It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by
ProMed Ambulance Services. Care you can count on.
And Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Today I'd like to revisit the life and career of one of wrestling's most colorful characters of yesteryear. During his almost 30-year career, Killer Karl Cox competed in the NWA and toured internationally as well, including stops in Japan, and accumulated several singles and tag team championship belts. He was born Herb Gerwig in Baltimore on April 26, 1931. Though I should point out that our friend John Guess incorrectly gave Cox's birthplace as Nebraska on the air recently. Now, Nebraska was the home base of the Dusak family. Promoter Joe Dusak would give Killer Karl Cox that very name. In terms of his in-ring gimmick, Cox was billed from Amarillo, Texas. Gerwig's father worked for the Baltimore Sun newspaper. After high school, he enlisted in the Marines. Later, he relocated to Cleveland, Ohio, where he worked in construction and moonlighted as a softball player. Trained as a pro wrestler by Fred Bozak and Ralph Ruffy Silverstein, he debuted in 1954 and reportedly earned the name Killer when he performed his famous finishing move, the Brainbuster, on his opponent by holding him upside down for a period of time and allowing the blood to rush to the brain. He used several different ring names until settling on Killer Karl Cox, thanks to the aforementioned Joe Dusak. As a singles heel through the 60s, Cox was a top-of-the-card fixture, battling well-established crowd favorites such as Mark Lewin, whose People's Army Cox was a member of, Spiros Arion, Tex McKenzie, Dominic Danucci, and Mario Milano. Among other things, he was known for donning different colored boots. In the early 70s, Cox turned face. According to one storyline, he promised his dying mother that he would change his ways. He was also known for practical jokes and inventiveness in furthering the industry. The greatest gimmicks man in the business, said promoter Eddie Graham. Cox retired from wrestling in 1983 and found work as a jailer in the Dallas Sheriff's Department, but continued to make wrestling-related appearances. His last one in August 2011, 3 months before his death from a heart attack at the age of 80. According to Sydney Morning Herald's obituary of Cox, he was, quote, mad, bad, and dangerous to throw. In 2013, he was posthumously inducted into the Texas Wrestling Hall of Fame, and in 2020, the Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame included him in their class of 2020.
Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia?
Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.